Growing up in the 80s was awesome. We had the absolute best cartoons. G.I. Joe, Transformers, Masters of the Universe, Silverhawks, Robotech, and absolutely one of my favorites, Jem and the Holograms. I loved this show. The characters were amazing. The Misfits were bad guys. The quality of Cobra, the Decepticons, the Limbo Mob, whatever. And the songs were incredibly catchy. So when Loyal Subjects announced they were going to be doing a line of Jem and the Holograms, I was excited for a moment, temporarily forgetting, of course, that I'm not the target demographic of a Jem and the Holograms line. But that got me thinking, could Hasbro go outside the box and go, hey, why not do an action figure line, Jem and the Holograms? Is that something that could be done? Is there enough interest? Or am I just being truly, okay, truly outrageous? A synergy? Cue up Showtime. Let's talk about it right now. What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. And yeah, I absolutely want a line, an action figure line of Jem and the Holograms. I've got everything else that I grew up loving as a kid represented here. We're in the figure room. And yeah, I would absolutely be on board. I mean, there's so many ways that Hasbro could make a successful Jem and the Holograms line. It's not one that needs to go on forever and ever. I mean, they could get it done faster than the Lightning Collection and Power Rangers, for example. But I think it could connect in a way that they may not expect. And when you think about it, like, oh man, what kind of crossover is there between something that's traditionally seen as a boy's toy versus a girl's toy? And we've seen some examples of that. Mattel did an amazing line of Star Wars dolls, and they're super well done. Let me show you just a few of them here. This is the Baroness slash Darth Vader figure doll. And that looks great. I mean, she really can work as a Baroness doll for you. Then they've got that R2D2, Princess Leia, and she's an easy transfer to a Barbie. And then they had a second wave of them that's even better. They've got Rey, they've got a C3PO, and that just looks amazing. Got a Stormtrooper, and then they've got a Chewbacca influence one. And that is just, I mean, check the bandolier purse. I mean, the design elements on this, crazy. Big fan of these. If I collected dolls, I would have all of them because they just look really awesome. And then, of course, when you think about action figures and dolls kind of merging, you gotta go to She-Ra, the Princess of Power line. I mean, you can't even go with the excuse of, well, it's still a figure, because She-Ra actually had hair, rooted hair, and a comb that you could brush the hair out. So, I mean, that is by every definition a doll. And you know, the figures were so cool. Who cares? And I was thinking, Loyal Subjects really has an they've got something here. They've got a really great line of Jim the Hologram dolls. They've got this collector's edition 2-pack of Jericho and Synergy, and it's expensive. They're both $60. But man, that is a fun set here of dolls. And I have to keep remembering the distinction. It's not action figures, Jeffrey. We've got the little background base. I mean, you can already imagine the build a figure diorama sets that could happen from a Jem and the Holograms figure line. But I mean, check these out. My thing, of course, is they've got the joints. I mean, these are basically full on figure articulation. They're 12 inches though, so they're not going to fit in with most of your lines. But I mean, they've got the articulation right there. Synergy looks pretty cool, and I'm just like, man, this would be cool to have in full on figure style where we don't have the outfits that kind of look a little baggy. We could actually just do it straight up where, maybe there's some soft good elements, but I would be fine. Because I mean, really, if you watch them in holograms, that show was just action packed as so many others during the 80s. And there are options here for all the characters where they can incorporate different sets, build a vehicle. I mean, there's tons of opportunities and possibilities here. So let's take a look real fast at all the stuff that Loyal Subjects has done. Some of these figures, dolls, have just gotten up for pre-order today. And the classic Jem, I mean, that's a solid looking figure. To me, is the hair is just kind of like, it's too poofy and too wavy. Didn't quite capture the Jem look from the cartoon. And that, of course, for me is key. So then you can see they got a Kimber, they've got a Shayna, they've got an Aja. So, and then we've got a new one, fashion doll glitter and gold gem. I mean, there's the possibilities where Hasbro could go nuts, mixing them up with all kinds of different variants. Quick, how many Luke Skywalker figures do you have in your collection? Han Solo, Captain America, Wolverine, Deadpool, etc. I mean, just think of that with these characters. There's a possibility of this actually working. So then, let's take a look here real fast. So this is the look of which I'm hoping to see a gem figure line, which will never happen. This is just me grandiose wish listing the biggest wish list of all time. But I would love to get these figures in this look. I mean, they're cool. I really dug how they turned out. And yeah, their designs are fun. Maybe they could play around some hologram elements too, some glow in the dark deals with a stage. I mean, a full on deal like that. There are some possibilities here. So, of course, you get the 4 original members of Jem and the Holograms. And don't forget about Raya, too. She needs her own figure, comes with a special drum kit set as well. I mean, there's options here, and we could do multiple lines, especially if they decided to do like a 3 or 4 figure wave. And then of course we can throw in a build-a-figure. Maybe we make Rio the build-a-figure, and we got the whole setup with synergy in the background. I feel like there's a set option right there. There's more because of course we got to get the Misfits. Now this is their doll box packaging. I don't necessarily love this look for them, but we're gonna go with the Misfits. Let's get them here and get all of them. Get Pizzazz, Roxy, Stormer. There we go. I'll get it. And Jetta. So all 4 of them to go against the 4 plus 1. And check out Stormy. I mean, she's rocking. Roxy is rocking an outfit that looks like she's an early Power Ranger. So I mean, they're cutting edge. Jetta looks like she's hanging out with Mr. Sinister. I mean, let's take a look real fast here. I mean, there looks like some Mr. Sinister elements to her hair with the strips, the way they're going, the diamond. Maybe this is Mr. Sinister's mommy. And Pizzazz, of course. I mean, whatever they rock is just gonna be fun. It kind of looks like a Polaris outfit too. Now I'm thinking about it. So we got all kinds of options with their outfits, but then of course, why stop there? I mean, to keep your line going for a minute, there's some other options. Let's go with my guy here, one of the most sinister, devious bad guys ever, Eric Raymond. And I mean, you can get him a suit here. He's super easy to do. And then we can get some of his goons, one of which is this guy, Tech Rat, and his design would be really fun as well. And then, hey, we're running out of characters. No, we're not. We still got more. We've got the Stingers added into the mix. We got Riot, Rapture, and Makes. I mean, these costumes would be so fun and so cool. I mean, you look at it. Maybe this is 4 waves, just knock it out in a whole year. But I mean, check out those designs. I mean, the dude looks ridiculously cool. He looks ready to go. And they're just, come on. I feel like this is something that on the top of the head, maybe some figure collectors like, what? But I think if they did it right, it could work. And for a fact that Hasbro knows about Jem and the Holograms' existence and the crossover appeal of Jem and the Holograms. It's not just me, because if you look at the Cold Slither box packaging art, here's a very obvious shout out to Jem right here. Jem and the Holograms, one night only. And on this side, they've got the Misfits, and they can't say their name because of a whole deal with the actual group called the Misfits, but they're right here. So if we mentioned them here with our Cold Slither set, which is still available for pre-order, despite all the panic earlier, still available, didn't sell out. I mean, they've got Jem, they've got the Misfits. What about adding Jem and the Holograms in the Misfits on stage? I mean, we've already got some of these parts. We got a drum kit, we've got guitars. It wouldn't be that hard. And then they've got little vehicles that they in shapes of guitars, which would be kind of fun too. So what do you think? Am I just completely out of my mind with this? Or could a Jem and the Holograms line, $25, build a figure parts, build a set, build a diorama? Would that work? Maybe for a year, 4 or 5 ways, call it a line and we're wrapped up? Or do you think I'm being ridiculously crazy? And the only time we're going to see any action figure shout out to Jem and the Holograms is going to be on this box here with Cold Slither. Let me know, as always, what you think. So thank you so much for watching. This episode of the House Figure Files has been filed.